Okay, so the next test here. Okay, test 3.5. Okay, D. This will include under exercise 3.5 question B4, subheading 4 to 5 means 2 questions. We'll find this on textbook page 66. Okay, 66. Let's do slowly. I'm reading the question for us. Places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. One car starts moving from A and another from B at the same time. Case 1. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the 2 cars? Okay. So question B4, subheading 4. So let us start like this. Let x kilometer per hour and y kilometer per hour be the speeds of cars at A and B respectively. We mean that x is the car of the speed at A and y second one is the car of the speed at B second. First x for A, y for B means that is the meaning of respectively. And it's important to put this condition such that the car at A, let us say, having speed x is having greater speed than the car at B. Because the question clearly mentions this. Look there. I'll read that part. If they travel, third sentence, okay, if they travel in the same direction at different speeds, so that if 2 moving objects, the car at A and B, have different speeds, obviously one should be higher than the other. So let us assume that the car at A is higher speed. Okay. Let us take case 1 because there are 2 cases. In the first case here, the case 1 will deal with if use the same language of the text, the cars travel in the same direction. If the 2 cars, that means travel in the same direction as exactly the words used in the question. Let's do that. So we did not draw this, or if you want you can draw the rough. Place A and B are 100 kilometers apart. Question clearly says that, as we read it a moment ago. So the car at A, C1, and the car at B, C2 are moving in the same direction, means car at A is following the car at B because car at A has higher speed. So if the car at higher speed follows the car at the slower speed, only they will catch up, they will meet. The question is saying they are meeting, so obviously higher speed car at A is moving this one, and the other car here is also moving away, more away, in the same direction. So the car at A having x kilometer per hour speed catches up with the car at B after 5 hours, right? So let's read that once. If the car travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. So when the car travel in the same direction, according to the question, or I can just write here, as per first condition under case 1 here, time taken to meet for the 2 cars when they travel in the same direction. So they meet, time taken to meet is 5 hours. So time taken to meet for them is taking after 5 hours they meet. This is not us putting, but from the question exact condition of question, we get this. Time taken for the two cars to meet is 5 hours when they travel in the same direction. So we know now basic formula that we did in class 9, 8 also. Speed formula is distance covered by time taken. So if you shift this t in denominator to left side, it will go up and multiply with the numerator s. And so d is left on right side. T has gone up. So for time formula, it is distance. This one, don't move. Shift this one, then s will come down. So we're going to use this formula. Time taken, see here. Time taken here, t is distance divided by time. So we're going to replace this time taken, distance by time. So distance by speed, sorry. Distance between them before they move, that is distance by speed. But if it's only one object, we can just write speed. But here, two moving objects, two cars are moving, therefore it has to be relative speed and not simply speed, relative speed of the two objects. So distance by speed is time. We'll use the formula to replace this time here. Time equal to distance by relative speed, or speed equal to these two is the same. So we can go about like this, right? So distance between them before they start moving was 100 km apart, so that is distance divided by when the two objects are moving in the same direction. The formula for relative speed is higher speed minus lower speed. Okay, when they move in same direction, it's always higher speed minus the object with the speed of the object with lower speed. So here we have presumed that we have decided to assume that the car at A having x km/h is having higher speed than the car at B, whose speed is y km/h. So x is higher speed than y. So higher x km/h minus y. So km/h can come out common of the bracket, outside the bracket, in front or back, that's up to us. Kilometer divided by hour or per hour, which is equal to here 5 hour, right? Go about doing it slowly. Now this kilometer and this kilometer can cancel. So we are left here with 1 kilometer into 1 kilometer, 1 number 1 is left. So that would imply here 100, then this long line means divided by. So this long line changed to multiplication sign. Then in the below the long line, x minus y is on numerator. 1 is on numerator. X minus y into 1 is on numerator, and denominator h will go up when we change the multiplication. So h will go up to the numerator, and the numerator x minus y into 1 will come down. So will remain down, x minus y. So is equal to 5r. That way we can write here this hour, if we shift into here, so it will go down here and cancel this. So without shifting also, we understand that it would go down, so we can just cancel it from here. Then 5 into cross multiplying up and down, so 5 means 5 by 1, so 5 into x minus y. Just don't multiply, just multiply them as separately, because we want to do one thing. 1 into 100, and after equal sign, down and up, or up and down, 100 into 1 is 100. This is called cross multiplication. Why we didn't multiply was because x minus y, just keep it like that, then 100, then 5, no sign here means into, shifted to right side, then become divided by 100. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 0. So far, as per first condition, we're getting the linear equation x minus y is equal to 20. Let us just keep that as 1. Okay. Now let me take this case 2 here itself, so that I can follow the same pattern in the case 2. Let us read that. Fourth sentence, I think. If they travel towards each other, so this time the cars, if they, case 2, travel not in the same direction anymore, but they travel, case 2 is they travel towards each other according to the language of the text. So that means they are traveling in opposite direction. The car A is traveling from left to right, and car at B is now approaching the car at A from moving from right to left. Car at A moving from left to right. And at B, the car is moving from right to left. So towards each other means opposite direction now. Or towards each other opposite direction. Then according to this case 2, as per second condition, you can write this down. So when they are traveling towards each other, the time taken to meet was 1 hour. You can go and check question. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. They'll take lesser time obviously now because they're traveling towards each other, right? So the same formula you can write, distance by relative speed is equal to, but the difference is it takes only 1 hour when they're traveling towards each other. Then here the distance between them before they started moving was same because the distance between the two places A and B was 100 mentioned in the question in the beginning. So 100 kilometers you can write for this here. Then relative speed when they are traveling towards each other means opposite direction to each other is first speed plus second. So bigger smaller doesn't matter here. X plus y when they are traveling in opposite direction or towards each other, and higher speed minus lower speed is the relative speed when they travel in the same direction like in case 1, but this is case 2 now. So this will be x plus y kilometer per hour. So please write down everything up to here. Okay, and so this will be replaced by 1 hour because in second case they are taking only 1 hour to meet. So like we did in previous case, this kilometer and kilometer can cancel. I hope you're getting it right. Now this is equation 1. Let's just keep it here. Then as we continue doing, here this hour here. So I will write here 100 divided by x plus y, the same thing here. Then this divided by change to multiplication, and down here hour will go up to the numerator here. Down hour has come up, and up here x plus y will go down, so here down. So here equal to 1 hour. So this hour and hour can cancel like we did previously, so I'm not explaining it. Now cross multiplying x plus y into 1 is up and down. After that you put equal sign, then 1 means 1 by 1, so 100 into 1 after equal sign. So this is equation 2, and this is equation 1 as we can see here. Previously written by you, you don't need to write again, okay? You can write only up to here and check your equation 1. Now we have two methods of solving, substitution and elimination. So anyone you can choose. The question is saying any algebraic method, even cross multiplication we can use, but slightly more complicated, so we have decided not to use that, but either substitution or elimination. So let us use this here. Here 1x, 1x, 1y, 1y, so equated, so we can choose substitution if you want, or elimination, then 1 into 1, and 1 multiplies equation number 2, then here this is equation 1, 1 into x, x minus 1 into y, y. 1 multiply to anything means the thing will remain same. So here also 1 multiply this means it will remain x plus y equal to 100. Let's put this one as equation 3, equation 4. Then elimination we're doing, we'll take, both are equated now, 1, 1 for y also, x coefficients also equated, so you can choose any one. Let's just this y, 1 minus 1 y plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 equated, but opposite sign means we write 3 plus 4. Had we chosen plus 1 and plus 1x, then we should have written 3 minus 4, because same sign means 3 minus 4. If we are going to equate x, then we should have written 3 minus 4. But we have chosen minus 1y and plus 1y, opposite sign, so we wrote 3 plus 4. And 3 plus 4 means we don't need to change any sign in the equation 4. So minus 1y plus 1y is 0, plus 1x is plus 2x, 100 plus 20 is 120. So that way we're going to get our x here equal to 120 divided by this 2 into no sign in between 2, and x means 2 into, so will become 2 will become shifted to right side, from left side to right side will become divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12. So here and then 2 0 is the 0, 2 zeros are 0, so 60 we're getting. To get our y, we just write here putting x is equal to 60 either in equation 1 or 2, also we'll get same answer, but always we try to use the simpler equation. So equation 1 is x minus 120, equation 2 is x plus y 100, so smaller number 20 maybe we can use that, or 100 also not so complicated, so we can use that. Then if you use equation 1, we're going to get here x, this x is going to be replaced by this x equal to 60, so 60 replaces this x because this is x, 60 is x, minus y is equal to here 20. Then here minus y, just keep it alone, equal to 20, and this no sign in front of 60 means the sign of 60 is always in front, so no sign means plus 60, go to right side, minus 60, and minus 60 bigger absolute value, plus 20 smaller absolute value we put down, so subtract because minus and plus, so 0 minus 0 0, 6 minus 2 is 4, and bigger sign is having minus, so here also minus, so we get equal to minus 40, and that implies minus y equal to minus 40. Now we can cancel this minus and minus. Here we shouldn't cancel minus and minus because they have not yet been simplified or subtracted. Okay, so we're getting here y equal to, just here, equal to y equal to plus 40 and x is 60. So we can go back to the beginning where we started to see what the question is. Therefore, this question is asking speed of car at A place position is x kilometer per hour we put in the beginning as the car of the speed at A, and y as the car at B. So x value is 60, so we write here 60 kilometer per hour, our answer. And speed of car at B, y kilometer per hour we put in the beginning. So we're going to have to write here equal to y, we got here y equal to here 40, so we write here 40 kilometer per hour. I hope you got it right. One more question before we complete this test part, which is 3.5D, so subheading 5. Simple, but just listen carefully. It's quite simple. Okay, let me read the question. Okay, just done, then I'll rub it out. I'll read the question. The area of a rectangle gets reduced. Reduced means decreased by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and the breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area increases by 67 square units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle means length and breadth. So let us presume that this is the original rectangle. Rectangle is a plan, means flat figure having 4 sides. Okay, 4 sides in which the opposite sides are equal. This will be equal to this measurement, means 10 and 10 centimeter. Right side here 5 centimeter, then side also 5. So that's called. And the second condition is the corner angles are 90 degrees. That's called a rectangle. A rectangle has 2 dimensions. Length here let us put as x units, and breadth here let us put as y units. So that's what we have to find. L and B we have to find of this original rectangle. So let us start as let x units and y units be the length and breadth of the rectangle, given rectangle, respectively. Okay, that means x represents the length and y represents the breadth. That is the meaning of respectively. Now, therefore, if x is the length and y is the breadth, then the area of the original rectangle, or we can simply say original area of the rectangle, will be length into breadth. So length is clearly here First one, x units into breadth is here y units. So x into y means we can simply write xy, and unit into unit is unit square or square unit. We can write unit square like this or square unit. That's the same. These two are same meaning. Area is always having square. If this centimeter, centimeter square. If this unit, unit square. If this meter, meter square. Always two-dimensional. Okay. Now there's a case 1, so let us just take case 1. Let us read. In the case 1, second sentence, first sentence, if its length is reduced by 5 and breadth increased by 3 units. If its length reduced by 5 and breadth increased by 3. So in the case 1, the length of the original rectangle is increased by okay, if its length is reduced by 5, sorry. So the original length was x, so reduced means minus. If we reduce means if this is 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reduced means minus 5. This is the length, reduced length, and the and the breadth. So I write here, and the breadth is increased. So breadth will be, original breadth was y, so increase means plus by 3 units, so y plus 3. This is the picture of the new rectangle whose length is reduced by 5 units from the original and increased by 3 units from the original breadth. Okay. Therefore, the new area of this rectangle will be length into breadth. So length into breadth means x minus y, x minus 5 into y plus 3 unit square. Because area is double dimensional, we have to put square in the unit. Let's just multiply this to make it simpler. X into y is xy. Then this will multiply both of these. Okay, next, so plus into plus, multiply the sign first. X into 3, 3x, then go to the next, minus into plus, minus 5 into y is 5y, minus into plus is minus 5 3s are 15, and we should put a bracket because there are 4 terms here, and at the back the same thing, unit square. As we continue doing it here, okay, let us continue doing it. So this is the, let me extend it a little bit here so we have space on the right side. So xy plus 3x, okay, minus 5y, minus 5y, then minus 15. So I can drop out this part now. This one, unit square. So that I have space that side, that's all. You don't need to do that, okay? If you had already written, okay, x into y, xy, 3x minus 5y minus 15. Let me check once, okay? New area. So as per this condition under case 1, which is, we're going to call it as per first condition. Please listen to this carefully. It's not as hard as we think, okay? Or we think. If its length is reduced by 5, like this case, and length increased by length reduced by 5 and breadth increased by 3 units. If its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth increased by 3 units, let's start from the beginning. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth increased by 3 units. So when you do like this, length reduced by 5 units and breadth increased by 3 units, the new area, this one, is smaller than the original. It has this new area of the new rectangle whose length was reduced by 5 units and breadth increased by 3 units. This area is going to be reduced by 9 square units, means this will be smaller than this, right? So the new area, let me just write like this so that we get it. In the next, I may not write this, okay? The new area here will be smaller than the original. So original is x minus y. Okay, let me write the word form. So this new area becomes smaller becomes reduced than the original area. Area by means reduced means minus. 9 square units means you can write your unit square. 9 square unit as given in the text, and 9 unit square. These two means the same thing, okay? Interchangeably you can use it. So the question in the first condition is saying the new area gets reduced by 9 square units, means the new area will be original area minus 9 units square, because this new area is equal to smaller than original. Original is bigger, so smaller than the original by 9 units. So minus 9. Reduced means minus. Okay, so here in the format that I'm writing, it will come out as minus. Okay, new area, as you can see here, you can just put here xy plus 3x minus 5y minus 15. This is the new area, unit square. Okay, this one equal to, as we can see, so we'll put here equal to original area, which is here original area, as you can see, xy unit square minus 9 unit square. 9 unit square. So we can just do like this to remove this unit square, unit square, unit square. Let's try this one. So here xy plus 3x minus 5y minus 15 unit square equal to, here unit square, you can bring it out of the bracket here, unit square. I need a little bit more space, so let me write it a little bit tightly. Unit square up to here, then equal, then here bracket and bracket, then here unit square, let us bring it out of the bracket. At the back or front also it's okay, unit square. This unit square on the right side common has come out of the bracket at the back side, or in the front of the bracket also okay. Since unit square taken out, inside the bracket will be xy. Unit square taken out, so minus 9 inside. That way this unit square, if you shift, don't write this, okay, because into means divided by now, unit square will cancel. So even before shifting we understand, so we can cancel this unit square. I'm just showing in detail to make meaning out of it, okay, so to make a sense out of it, because when we get a meaning or more sense out of something we're doing, it becomes easier, right? Then let us now write xy plus 3x minus 5y minus 15, that's all is equal to here xy minus 9. We may or may not write the brackets anymore, it's up to you. If you put also nothing wrong. Now if you shift this plus xy to the right side, it will become minus xy here, and minus xy plus xy will become 0, cancel. So we understand, so even before shifting, both of them plus xy shifted to that side, minus this one becomes minus xy plus xy becomes 0. Okay, so we'll arrange our linear equation in the format of x term in the first place 3x, y term minus 5y in the second place. And I'll shift all the numbers to the right side. Minus 15 to the right is plus 15, and this minus 9 no change because it's still on the same side. Minus 15 from left to right, so plus 15. So our linear equation has reduced to the simpler format of 3x minus 5y equal to 15 minus 9 is 6. So let us quickly do some equation 1. Let's do slowly. Okay, now let us start case 2. Let me use just this so we are able to imagine a similar pattern to the first case. Okay, second sentence, if we increase the length by 3 units, so this time the length was increased and not decreased, so instead of plus minus, previously the length was decreased, so minus, now increase, so plus by 3 units, not 5. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, so the breadth also increased, so the breadth also increased, but means plus still, but by 2 units only, not 3. So length increased by 3 units and breadth by 2 units. Obviously you're increasing the length a little bit, breadth a little bit, so this new area will be now greater than the original. Previously it was smaller, right? So the new area will be length into breadth. So here we have length is x plus 3 and breadth is y plus 2 new, and area is two-dimensional, so unit square. Right. Then we can multiply it here itself like previously. So the new area in the second case will be x into y is xy, plus into plus, plus x into 2 is 2x, plus into plus is plus, 3 into y is 3y, plus into plus is plus, 3 2s are 6. Then we can put bracket here because we're going to put this the unit square, that is a mass. Because there are 4 terms, so we need to put bracket. So as per second condition, when we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, this new area increases. Look into the text. The question is saying, if we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area increases means plus by 67. So the new area increases by 67 means initially the area decreases by 9, so minus 9. Now increases, so we put increases by 67 units. So instead of minus, plus 67 unit square. So you can write that. Okay, increases by 67 square units. As I said, square unit, the question is saying we're writing unit square. It's the same thing. Okay, so once we're through with that, now we can continue in the same line. This is equation 1, don't forget. So here that gives you new area, which is this one, xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 6, the whole thing unit square. Unit square will be equal to new area, this one, equal to original area. Original area is always from the beginning we wrote xy unit square plus 67. So here plus 67 unit square. So new area, this one, unit square, equal original area xy unit square. So original area here xy unit square plus 67 unit square plus 60, same thing. I hope you're getting it right. So let's just write this one down. Now we'll not show, so we can just write here similarly like that. Okay, just above the case 2, just near the case 2. Then we need not show how you're taking out the unit square common and cancelling it. Let it just disappear. Or we can also consider it as dividing unit square. On both sides, this unit square will get cancelled, right? So here xy, just write this one, plus 2x plus 3y plus 6, and unit square cancel, so we never write that, equal to xy plus 67 unit square cancelled. So plus xy shifted that side, become minus xy to cancel this as 0 and become 0. Then arranging x term in first place, 2x plus 3y, the y term in second place. Keeping this one on the right side, no change, so plus 67, and plus 6 shifted to right side, minus 6. So that all the numbers on the right side in a similar pattern to the first. We're trying to do that. So we got here 2x plus 3y. 67 minus 6 is 61. Let's put this as equation 2. 2, 3, and 61 has no common factor, so we cannot make it simpler than that. So this one you have written previously, and now this is equation 2. Let me write it here. You did not do this, okay? This one, I mean, up to here you write, and don't do this because you have already written previously equal to 6. I want to write here simply because I need space down here. So this with this, this is equation 1. 1 and 2 we're going to solve. Now you can do by substitution or by elimination. Anyone you like. Let's do elimination again because I want to show you one thing. So for elimination, we have to take the coefficients of x because they are not equated. See, 2, 3 not equal. Coefficients of y also not equal. So if they're not equal, we have no other alternative. We have to go by normally the LCM. So 2 and 3 are the coefficients. Y, 3 and 5. You need not put a minus, okay? We know that LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. 3 and 5 is 15. So 6 LCM is smaller than 15. So let us take this one. So let us take this 2 and 3. So we're going to take this 2. we're going to equate the coefficients of x, that means, because 6 is a smaller LCM, so let's just take that. Now take the first coefficient of x then, and 2 into how much is 6? That's right, 2 3s are, this 6 will get. So take that 3, write that number 3, and then multiply the 3 to equation 1. Oh, sorry, so we're starting with 2, so we'll start with 1. 3, coefficient of x in equation 1 is 3. So 3, how much is 6? Yes, 3 2s are 6. So multiply the number 2 to equation 1 and you'll get 6 here, right? And then go to the other second equation, x, because we're taking 2x and 3x. So 2, how much is 6? Yes, 2 3s are 6. So multiply that to equation number 2, and then 3 2s are 6. 2 3s are 6, so this 2 will become 6x, 6x equated. That's called equating. That's how we do elimination method. Equate one of the coefficient, either x or y, so that we can eliminate. Okay, so if we do that, 2 multiplies equation 1 means 2 will multiply all the terms on both sides of equation 1. So 2